Okay, that's doing some weird stuff. Don't know what's going on with that. Okay, anyway, what's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Man Up Real Talk podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Michael Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you. Why are my hands so ashy? Jesus. Anyway, listen, we appreciate all the likes and clicks and shares and downloads and all of that good stuff and everything that you do to support this podcast, because we know that had it not been for you, there would be no us, and we appreciate it, man. We really do. I know sometimes it don't seem like it, but we appreciate y'all. We appreciate it. If you're joining us for the first time, I want to say welcome, and sit back, relax, get cozy, take your shoes off. Unless you know your stuff is smelling like corn chips, then you might want to leave them by the back porch so they can air out, as Mama used to say. But if you're joining us, if you're coming back for a second helping, I say welcome back, because your boys is back on the air with the Man Up Real Talk podcast, a podcast for the people. And as you can see, I'm not doing this thing by myself, because with me as always is my partner in crime, my brother in love, Mr. Philip Hines, aka Mr. Classic, aka OG Triple OG, who looks like he is just really serious, man. Jesus Christ. Are you
No.
you all right over there, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, brother.
Oh, all right. I mean, look like you was like,
No,
man.
you know what we do, man. I sit and let you get your little roll off, and then when you introduce me, that's when I start talking. Come
Oh,
on,
okay.
man.
All
You
right.
already
I
know
just
that.
want to make sure you was good, man. That's all.
I'm
I'm just making sure
good,
you're good.
man.
All right, all right. Listen, man, gotta say what's up to everybody in the chat. I see Mitzi and Jasmine is here, and for everyone else that's joining us, you want to put something in the chat so I give you a shout out, you absolutely can. Need y'all to like and share and tag this video. You guys have been absolutely fantastic with that.
Yes, you have.
And we appreciate you all. We absolutely do. Look, that's how this stuff gets around, and that's how that's how these things grow. So tag someone in this conversation that you think may enjoy it and may have something to contribute. Like this video and
They've been
share
doing
it.
a good job, though, Mike. I
You're doing
can
an
say
absolute good job, man. An absolute job, an absolute fantastic
that.
job.
Yes.
And we appreciate it. Listen, Saturday, not August. No pun intended. But it's not in August, but it's April 2nd,
Which is
this Saturday. We are doing our first Man Up meetup at Miller's Ale.
Come out, fellas. Come out.
Fellas, ladies, whoever want to come out and hang up with the guys that want to hang out with us from Man Up, man. Let's just come on out. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be at Miller's Ale House in Chicago Ridge. We're gonna be hanging out there about 6:30 or so. Listen, we're just hanging out, watch the game, have some good time, have some good eats, and just enjoying each other's company, man, and fellowship. And that's what we do. Trying to build this thing. So if you ain't got nothing to do on that weekend and you want to come hang out with your boys, come on through and hang out with us, man. I'm gonna be there regardless, because I'm just gonna be there. I want to watch the game, and I want to give me some good food and just have a good time. So if you want some good food, good times, some good conversation, come on out. We're gonna be out there. That's pretty much it, man, in terms of all the little formalities and stuff that we normally do. And to be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna even be on here long, to really be honest, because we were on here yesterday.
Yeah.
And
but we're obligated Tuesday, so we're trying to keep that to keep our time slot that we come on Tuesday.
Right,
so we just
right,
obligation to that.
Right. So we want to keep that. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. Listen, around sometime this summer, hoping we're still in the midst of getting the programming and stuff together, but the Wiley Media Network will be launching. And we're trying to get some things working, trying to get some programming for the people. This is a podcast for the people. I said we might as well get some programming for the people as well, and it's going to be something for everybody.
You better start coining some of these now. I keep telling you, man.
We're gonna have a little something for everybody, man. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it growing. Look, I mean, for real, y'all. I know I say it a lot, but I don't ever want you all to think that I take for granted the fact that you all stop by and watch and just hang out with us,
Me neither.
because this is, you can be doing anything else with your time. I think Jay-Z said that. You can do anything else and be anywhere else with your time, but you guys decide to use this time and hang out with us, and I don't take that lightly. I'm just some kid that came up on the south side of Chicago, and there are other people that's a lot smarter than I am, more well versed in a lot of subjects and topics and stuff, and I'm just a guy giving my opinion.
None of that matter. You just doing your thing.
And y'all coming and hanging out with us and listening to us ramble on and chiming in on the conversations, man. I do not take it for granted, and I appreciate y'all, like, for real. And we're just trying to take this thing as far as we can, and look, and if you all are brave enough to come along with us, I believe that you'll enjoy the ride. So I just wanted to thank y'all, like really like thank y'all for real for y'all support and everything that you do, and all the love and everything. Mitzi, you my girl. Mitzi, my A1 from day one, and everybody else that supported us from the start and up till now. And you've seen the growth, you've seen the evolution, and and I just encourage you guys just to continue to hang with us and continue to pray for us. Because as we change and as we grow, we just want to be better and to do better, because we do this for y'all. And this ain't just something I want to do just to be doing it. I really do it for y'all. You know what I mean? Because we live in a world where it is so much craziness.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's so much. And again, there are other people that's smarter than I am, and
stop saying that, Mike.
No, I mean, but it's let's just be,
but I keep trying to take
Phil, let me
take down your vocabulary.
No, it's not. Let me finish. Because see, here's the thing. I don't have to be the smartest cat in the room. I just don't want to be the dumbest dude in the room. You understand?
I like that better.
You understand what I'm saying? So
no, I like that better than what you said at first.
Yeah, I understand there are other people that are, I won't say, that are more well versed in certain subjects and categories and things than I am, right? And I know that, and I'm okay with that. But my goal is to try to be a voice, if not the voice of reason, right? If I can get you just to get out of your tunnel vision just for a moment, and just to see things differently, just to view the other side of the coin, just to get a different perspective, then I've done my job. I've done my job, because that's all I'm trying to do. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been.
That's what you're going to do.
Was just to get you guys to listen and to provoke thought. And hopefully when you leave, or after you watch the video, even if your mind isn't changed, hopefully you can just maybe say, you know what, I didn't think of it that way, but now I kind of get it. It may not change your mind, but it at least moves the needle a little bit, where you kind of start seeing things from someone else's point of view, right? All right, so that's it. I just wanted to kind of get that out there, because a lot of people do this stuff for fame and for glory and for notoriety, and that's not why I do it. I really don't do that. Now, if it just happens to come along, I'm just saying, I'll accept it and I'll run with it. But if it don't, it's okay, because as long as if one person leaves these conversations and they think about things a little bit differently, then I've done my job. All right, moving on. Appreciate y'all. I see my little babies up in here. Lena, hey, how you doing? I see my wife. Hey, baby, how you doing? Watching your husband on podcasts. And who else is up in here? I see Jackie up in here.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I see y'all. Jasmine's up in here. I see you, Jasmine. God bless y'all ministry. Jasmine says she got something to say. She ready to talk. All right, so look, let's go ahead and get into it.
What are we talking about anyway?
Uh
Come up with something, Mike. Come on now, you good at this.
no, I'm bothered.
What?
I'm bothered. I am bothered by I'm bothered by the hypocrisy that I have been seeing over the course of the last few days.
Uh-oh.
I'm bothered by that. I'm bothered because and maybe you all can help me with this. Maybe you all can help me with this. I'm trying to figure out, when did people suddenly become judge, jury, and executioner?
What's been going on, Mike?
Yeah, I know. I know it's been going on, but it seems like it's just,
John, what's up, bro?
it seems like it's more prevalent now than it's ever been. Where we and I believe social media played a big part of that, because it's given a lot of people who never had a voice, right? That's the one thing I say. It's the one thing the internet has done. The internet has done two things. It's given everybody a voice, and it's given everybody a voice. Some people who about should have just stayed in the basement and kept their opinions to themselves now have a voice. And everybody expresses their opinions. And you know what? I will fight for your right to express your opinion. Absolutely. Because you have that right to do so. My thing is, and what it has always been, especially with us on this show, and if you've been following us, you know, the one thing that I have always said: if we're going to be critical, if we're going to be judgmental, or whatever the case may be, we have to be consistent across the board with our criticism. We have to be consistent across the board with how we look at things, how we hold people accountable for things. We cannot pick and choose when it fits our narrative. And I'm bothered because I'm seeing a lot of this on my timeline, on my Twitter feed, Instagram, and everybody that's chiming in on this Will Smith thing. But here's what's really bothering me. What's really bothering me are you church folks.
Uh-oh.
And I did not want to go into this. But it's like, even now, it's like something is pushing me. I'm bothered because we are the absolute worst when it comes to people when they mess up. And I don't understand why. We are the worst. The worst when it comes to that. And I'm not telling you not to look up on a person, because see, there's a difference when it comes to identifying and being judgmental. Right? When you look at people, there are things that people do, and you can identify a person by the things that they do and say that person is that. But when it comes to the point when we are judging somebody, I have a problem with that. And it is the church that does it the most. The whole premise of our walk is that we were saved by grace.
Mm-hmm.
And that God looked down on us and forgave us.
That's right.
For the things that we did, no matter how egregious they were. He said, you know what? Listen, you done did some stuff, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to forgive you for it. Now, there may be consequences. and repercussions for what you did. Absolutely. But I'm going to forgive you. And hopefully you will learn from that thing and not do it again. We were given grace and mercy for the things that we did by somebody who owed us nothing. And yet here you are with your hypocritical, high-minded self, judging and condemning somebody for what they did. How dare you? How dare you? I'm sick of church folks. And I'm not saying believers, because there's a difference between church folks and believers. And some of y'all is mixed in there real good. But how dare you? How dare y'all niggas is throwing stones and you live in a glass house? How dare you? I'm seeing church folks on their timelines. He should lose his job. He should lose this. He should lose that. This should happen to him. Why would you wish something like that on somebody after they messed up? Why would you want somebody to lose their career, to lose money, that can possibly be a detriment to their family, to lose their livelihood? Why would you want that? I don't understand. And you sit here and you pass judgment and you condemn as if God gave you the ability and the right to do so, when many of you all just ain't been caught. You haven't been caught. Your stuff ain't been nationally televised. Or as the kids say nowadays, you ain't been caught in HD yet. But because somebody messes up, the first thing you want to say is, this should happen. That should happen. He's this and he's that. Just passing judgment so quickly and condemning so quickly. And if the stuff that you all did on a Saturday night, you know what, scratch that. If the stuff that some of y'all did before you got to church was revealed, if the stuff that some of y'all did after you got out of church got revealed, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, where would you be? How would people judge you? How many fingers would be pointed at you talking about what should happen to you? The audacity that some of you all have. And the crazy part is that you think God is chilling up there like, yeah, you're right. He's not pleased with that. Because the same measurement of judgment that you are using against somebody else, that same measurement is going to be used against you when your turn comes. And believe me when I tell you, it's going to come. It's going to come. Because whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to be revealed sooner or later. And when it does, that same light of judgment that you shined on somebody, it's going to be shined right in your face. And everybody's going to look at you the exact same way. I'm tired of the hypocrisy from church folks. And some of y'all say, it ain't the church folks. No. It's been going on for years. Years. Church will tell you, don't you gamble. Don't you go out there and gamble. Jesus turned over the tables when they was selling stuff in the temple. Don't you go out there and gamble. Don't y'all, why y'all buying them lottery tickets? Don't you buy no lottery ticket and will turn tail right around Sunday and come up to your face boldly and say, buy this raffle ticket. What's the difference between a raffle ticket and a lottery ticket? I will wait. I'll wait. I dare somebody to tell me the difference. Church folks, don't you go to the movies. Don't you do it. And then they got the biggest TV. They got all the streaming services. Blu-ray, DVD, high definition DVD, VHS, beta. You watching everything you telling me not to watch, but you at home. The hypocrisy is real. And I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. I'm sitting up here and I'm looking at these comments. Jim Carrey, you know, if that was me, it was an absolute disgrace at what he did. I would have pressed charges and I would have sued him for $200 million. Nigga, you ain't even valid. No one cares about what you think, Jim Carrey.
That was Jim Carrey said.
As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, some years ago, most of y'all wrote Jim Carrey off as being crazy because he had beef with the Academy. Now, all of a sudden, what he says makes sense. Stop trying to fit this stuff into your narrative. I'm sick of the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Homosexuality. It ain't going to be tolerated in this church, but you got a whoremongering pastor. Won't be tolerated in this church. I can't have no sixes in the church. God don't like homosexuality. I ain't married. I'm not going to marry no same-sex people in my church, but you just celebrated a baby shower for an unwed mother just the other Sunday. What's the difference? I was taught that sin was sin. Please, somebody help me make it make sense. Make it make sense. And you wonder why so many so-called saints went up in this pandemic. This old guard. God is not pleased. He's not. He's not pleased. He is not pleased with your judging spirit. He's not pleased with your condemning eyes. He is not pleased with your hypocrite status. And again, I'm nobody. You can take this how you want to. Grain of salt, tablespoon of salt. You can take it with some mild sauce. Don't make me no never mind. But I'm telling you now, all of you all in your little judgmental ways, that stuff is going to come back on you and it's going to come back tenfold. All I'm saying is he who is without sin.
Cast that first stone.
Get your rocks ready.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how far they fly.
Brother-in-law, can I cut in for a minute?
Please, please, please.
I understand your frustration, bro. But, you know, everyone's going to have to deal with God on their own when that time comes. I just would say to you, man, stop paying attention to it. You know what it is. We've been talking about it forever. It's about God with me. I'm to the point where it's really not even about the church. It's about God with me. I'm into trying to please him. I'm not trying to please nobody else. But I'm going to say to you, bro, because you know me and you talk. So I already know the things that me and you talk about. So I can understand what frustration coming from. But just start not to pay attention to a lot of that stuff, because I feel you on a lot of stuff, because you know me, we talk. But just start not to pay attention to some of that stuff.
It's hard.
I understand.
But it's it's hard not to pay attention to it. And it's not that I be on social. Well, sometimes I do be on social media, and I do, sometimes I probably do need to get off of it. But then there are some things that when you see it,
I feel you.
You have to speak out on it. You have to. Just like everybody had their opinion about Will Smith. Everybody was, oh, he's whatever opinion they had. This is something that has been going on for far too long. And as a believer, as someone who loves church, who loves God, I love the reason that he even put church together and understands why church was invented. When I see stuff like this and I see how much further we can be and we're hindered by it, it bothers me. When I see people that I respect act in that way, say things in that manner, it bothers me. And it vexes me to an extent because it's just like you all expect more out of Will. I expect more out of you. And here you are doing what you're doing, going about your daily dues.
But you know what?
Making this man out to be a villain, hoping bad things befall upon him and his family. I don't understand.
You know what, Mike? Like we said about Will Smith yesterday, and I've always preached this. We all human. No one's perfect. We all have our flaws. But what I'm saying to you, because I don't want your mind to get distracted by the bad part.
It's not.
I know you.
It's not distracted, Phil. But the thing is that it's just like in any situation, whether it's relationship or whatever it is,
mm-hmm.
if you don't acknowledge it.
Oh, I understand that. I understand that.
You understand
Yeah, I mean, you talk, so I understand exactly where you're coming from. I'm just saying that maybe start not paying attention to all that, because I get where you're going, but it's about God. In the end, that's who you're trying to please. You're not trying to please nobody but him. That's who you got to deal with when your time comes. Simple as that. I don't pay attention to that. Once people start going off onto all that, getting on high horses and judging and all that, hey man, that's why I love that God allowed me to experience the world before I came to him. So my eyes are clear to things. I'm not green on things. So I understand what's the mission. The mission is to get a better and closer relationship for God for myself. So that's what I'm on. I'm trying to please him. As long as I do things to please him, I'm good. If nobody else find what I do pleasing, that's on them. I'm not here to please them. I'm here to please God. That's it. That's all.
And can I also say this? Save me with the fake advocacy for Black people. Miss me with that. Oh my God, this is set us back so many years. If this set us back so many years, we got more problems than we thought we had. We have more problems than we thought we have. If this set us back years. Why did it ain't nothing but the white man setting us up to fail, because why did they choose tonight when Black folks was producing the show? Why did they choose tonight? Half y'all said you never even watched the Oscars.
Man, I ain't watched Jamie won for Ray Charles. I'm not even lying about it.
How you know? I didn't even know Black people was producing the show.
I saw the clip. I didn't even see. I saw it like an hour after it really happened. So I ain't know nothing about it, but that's old news. I mean, really, why are we still talking about it? To be honest with you. But I want you to understand that, hey, people gonna be people, and sometimes you might have to keep scrolling. Don't get
Yeah,
don't
but
don't, don't let it affect you.
it's deeper, but it's deeper than Facebook. It's deeper than social media, right? It's deeper than it's deeper than just being upset at a post, because people can post stuff and they can delete it, right? But when you see how a person is and how they act and how they try to project themselves, and it's just like, wait a minute, you got this like people like you have this arrogance, like you better than everybody.
No, man.
It's like, where's
If
that
you
in it?
cut yourself and your blood is red like my blood, you are not better than me.
Where is that energy coming from? I
Yeah, Mike, breathe, bro.
you
Breathe,
know,
bro.
it's
I don't like to see you like this, man.
no, look, I'm more I'm not I'm not angry and I'm not upset. It's just like many of you were with Will Smith last night. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed because the very thing that we teach as believers, we don't live it. We think we do, and we act like we do, but we really don't live it.
That's why we need to take that's why we get the teachers. We take the teachings and we try to live by those
And so,
teachings.
so it's just like I was watching this guy, and they use the story all the time, and many of you all know the story about David and Bathsheba, right? And David he was that man who was, the Bible says that David was a man who was after God's own heart,
Mm-hmm.
right? But even David messed up.
Yeah, he did.
He sat up there and he messed around and slept with that man's wife, tried to send the man off the war to get him killed,
Yep.
tried to cover it up, did everything he could so that he couldn't be found out, right? And then the pastors will go into the story and he say, and you know what? And God, yeah, he was upset with David because he sinned, but he was more upset with David because of how he opened the door and he allowed people to come in and say, it ain't nothing to being saved. It ain't nothing to being about God. But you doing the same thing. You are doing the exact same thing. You are being the very thing that the Bible teaches against. And when people see that, you know what they say? It ain't nothing to that God stuff. And you wonder why people are leaving the church. You wonder why your ministries ain't growing. You wonder why your membership ain't growing. You wonder why your membership gets to a point, then it drops. Maybe, just maybe, it ain't the people. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's something that you're doing or not doing. Maybe people see you for what you really are. They used to say that sometimes you are the only Bible that people read. And God help us if that's the case. I'm just saying, man.
I feel you, brother. I just don't want I know you. And I don't want it to affect you like that. So all I'm saying is you see some things or you hear some things, man, just overlook it sometimes. You know what it is, Mike. Your eyes are cleared, brother. You're a man, you're a man, you know, you're a Christian man. So you already know what the deal is, Mike. It's about God. It ain't about nobody else. It's about God. In the end, that's who's gonna judge me. No man walking or woman walking this earth is ever gonna judge me for anything.
I know, but it's not. Warning comes before destruction.
I feel you. Yes,
You know,
sir. Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Mhm.
maybe this is a warning for all of us. I'm talking about me, you,
All of us, yes.
and whoever is watching. If you find yourself where you are judging somebody else for something that they did wrong, for a mistake that they made, I am cautioning you right now. Be careful, because your time is going to come.
It's a hard fall off that high horse, y'all.
If it hasn't come already, your time is going to come. And when it does, you just want to make sure that the people are not judging you the same way that you harshly judge them. You got to be careful. And this video ain't going to get a lot of views, and I'm fine with it.
Man, we ain't doing it. We don't do
You
that
know,
for the. I mean, I appreciate
it ain't going. It may not get a lot of shares, and I'm all right with that.
As long as we reach one person, we did our job, Mike. So I can care less if anybody. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. We got some faithfuls that watch us forever. The ones that drop in and drop out every now and then, I'm not worried about them. Our faithfuls are always on here, so it don't even matter.
We gotta be careful, people, and be mindful. So the next time somebody do something, and again, and let me reiterate this, because so many people came at me last night like, but he shouldn't have did this, and there needs to be consequences. I've never said, and you can go back and rewatch it, I never said that there should not be consequences and repercussions for what he did.
No,
I never said that. But I'm not going to be the one to wish that the man's career is over because of it.
I just said I'm not going to judge the man. That's all I said. I never said that he didn't deserve to be, reprimanded for what he did. I just said I'm not going to judge him. That's just me. I don't believe in judging people because I'm not perfect. I'm sorry. I realize that.
I'm not going to be that guy.
I'm not one of these folks that think I'm floating around here. I know that my feet touch the ground when I walk. So I'm sorry. But I never said that he, whatever the Oscars choose to do with him, so be it. But I'm not the one to judge him. That's all I said.
I can't.
I don't know why we still talk about this crap, man.
This is all, hope. I'm not going to go into it anymore, but it's not even so much about, and actually the event happened, and it was probably for this reason. You know what I mean? It's just like, we got to be careful. Look, and I joke, man, look, I throw up memes and I do all of that stuff because some of it is funny. But when it comes to a person's livelihood, I'm just not that dude to wish bad on anybody for that stuff, man. It's just like, listen, I hate it happened. I wish he would have handled it differently, but he apologized. Chris Rock accepted his apology.
Mm-hmm.
Move on.
They'll be all right, man. They'll be all right.
I like this so silly. Oh my God. She said all I said was Chris Rock should have did something like pinch him.
I'm with you, Atlanta. Hey, Mike told me to be quiet. He should have took off his shoe and threw it at him or something.
Okay, so look, had he done it, what would y'all have done? Okay, would you have said, all right, all is forgiven because Chris Rock threw his shoe back at him?
No, man, look, man, at least he did. Man, come on. Have you ever seen the Dave Chappelle show, the Charlie Murphy, the open hand slap?
Yeah.
What'd he say? That's a gunfight. Somebody got to die. That's what people. It's not the fact he didn't punch him. Do you know a man hitting you open-handed slap. Do you know what that means to that? Do you know what he's basically calling you?
I already know what he
without saying it.
Look,
by
especially a black man. You know, I
it's
know
slap.
white guys slap guys all the time.
Man,
but
come
if you're a
on,
brother
man.
and you slap another man, that's saying something.
Man, you walk up there and slap. That's showing you that I'm not respecting. Come on, man. You should at least.
That's a step, man. Look, you making a
certified or something, man.
You making a certified statement when you slap another man. I'm just saying,
man.
Let me tell you something. It's two things you never do to a man. Well, three things. But two things for sure that will cause you to get. Yeah, I'm wearing an orange jumpsuit for these two reasons. If you spit on me, and if you slap me.
Yeah. Man, you don't let no another man open hand slap you like that, man. And especially on national TV.
That was cold-blooded.
Yeah, he was. Charlie Murphy. Darkness, Charlie. Everybody. Look around. It's Charlie. Darkness.
What
did the five finger say to the face? Huh? Slap. I'm Rick James.
That was cold-blooded.
King Kong, that got nothing on me. I'm Rick James.
Jesus. I needed that one, man. Hilarious.
There you go. Get that laugh, boy.
Unity.
He said you man. He said you black ignorant. Oh
my God.
They should have never gave you niggas money.
Man, I promise.
What about my legs, Eddie Murphy?
Let's see. Fred said, I choose to never create an opportunity to correct someone about what I believe to be a sin, but I prefer to wait until an opening is made for me to impart wisdom to a sinner because then I know God is in it. I also never judge because God's plan for them is not known by you. Sometimes we're here and sometimes we're where we are to learn. Absolutely.
Perfect, Fred. That was a perfect comment.
I like it. Sometimes
I like that. I really like that.
Sometimes let me tell you something. Every mistake that you make is not to your detriment, or it shouldn't be.
Some be growing lessons.
Some of them are absolute growing lessons. Like you should never slap a man on national television. That's a lesson.
That's a lesson, boy. Nah, but Will didn't learn it. Yeah, Will probably learned less because
you know what else is a lesson?
His money.
If a man is walking towards you, unbuttoning his jacket, duck.
Hands. No, just put your hands up or something. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. It was a joke or something. Do something.
That's a lesson.
Do something, man.
I'm just saying.
Stick and move, man. Do something.
First of all, can we just be honest? It took Will a second to walk up there. It took him a second. And people was like, and at first I was like, he wasn't rational when he walked up there. But then I thought, I'm like, nah, he had a couple seconds to think about it.
Yeah.
He had a few seconds because that was a long walk.
He looked over there at JJ to give him that look.
She was like,
keep my wife's name out your effing mouth.
She look, you know what? And I ain't want to, I don't want to end the show on this, but can we look, ladies? I know y'all defend y'all own, but I am not a fan of Jada Pinkett Smith.
Not at all.
Y'all, she can have her red tables, red shoes, red drawers, red cabinets. I don't care where she's talking from. She can have a red toilet and talk for her. I'll never watch it.
Yeah.
Because she is toxic. She is manipulative. And I believe that she is the reason that he has lost half of his mind. I
told you that last night. Chris was at the wrong place, wrong time, and he had said something already.
Just saying.
Okay, yep.
I'm just saying, because look, the joke wasn't even that bad of a joke.
I told you, this man been getting whooped in the media the whole year, man. A man can only take so much now.
It wasn't even that bad of a joke. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a joke. And look, and fellas, let me say this, because I'm learning this as well. If your wife is in a state where she feels that she's not protected, you have to make sure that you're doing what you do to make sure that she feels protected.
Yep.
Because that, as a man, as a husband, that's our job. Our wives need to feel that we will protect them. They don't want to feel like we're going to join in on the attack or that we're celebrating the attack, right? They want to feel protected. Maybe if Will would have leaned over and kind of said, you know what, we'll talk to him later. Just to kind of confirm with her to listen, I acknowledge that maybe you didn't feel comfortable about it, and we'll talk to him about it later. Maybe he should have done that. Maybe he was just like in that situation where it's like, what do I do? And she gave him that look like, you just gonna sit there? And he felt like, oh, okay, you want me to not sit here? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Watch this.
Man,
and he went up there and he slapped Chris Rock. Just open hand, Ike Turner, anime try to cake, slapped him.
Man, listen, man. No real. You know what?
And look, and I'm gonna tell you, let me tell y'all something. All y'all talking about, man, if that was me, look, Chris was shook because he didn't believe what was going on.
Yeah.
It shocked him.
It caught him off guard, but
caught him off guard. Now,
Chris, you
after
that man was up under his jacket, you should have did something, man. You should have. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute, Will. You should have did something, man.
Let me tell you. And see, this is why, though. This is why I say she's manipulative. Because think about it. For those of you all that follow her, remember when she first cut her hair, it was her, Willow, and her mom. And I remember I remember watching it when they went to go get it done. And she celebrated it. She was like, oh my God, this was so liberating. And this, that, and the other. She made the experience a show. So you mean to tell me that the thing that you celebrated some time ago is now the thing that you're hurt about? Sounds like manipulation to me. Sounds like manipulation to me.
I'm just glad the brothers made up, man.
You know who Jada reminds me of? Eve.
Mike, I'm trying to move away from Jada. Relax.
Just saying.
I know. Relax.
Adam would have never ate that apple.
Relax. Shout out to Will and Chris for making up or whatever they're doing. I hope that they can make up for real, do a movie together or something. And I hope I don't want nothing but big things with Chris and
Eve
Will.
got suckered.
Oh my Jesus.
And then she suckered her man into doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Say what you will, but it's the truth. That's Bible.
Okay.
It's Bible.
Okay.
I dare you to find scripture that dispute it. I'm going to start calling her Jada E.
Wait a minute.
Smith.
Jackie said Jada has been vocal about her alopecia. She also said that she doesn't care what anybody says about her hair.
I don't care what people say about my hair either. You know why? Because I ain't got none.
Jackie, don't get this man more ammo for Jada.
I don't have hair. I ain't got alopecia. I ain't got alopecia. I ain't got alopecia. I don't know none of them.
I don't know, man.
I'm just bald.
I don't know. I'm trying to let you know. It's hell up there. I don't know about all that. So
I ain't had a hairline in 10 years. I forget when mine actually stopped. I'm just saying, I'm LeBron in it. My hairline stops right here.
Hey man, LeBron is bald all right here, and he be having the most cleanest line I have ever. I just don't.
First of all,
how
are you going to have a lining on the top of your head? That's not a lining.
No, his line would be. I'm talking about. He had the. All this is bald. He had the cleanest lining at all time.
He needs to just let it go.
It's like, do they stitch hair just right here, dude?
Listen, fellas, if that's what you're doing right now, if you're trying to hold on to your glory days, if all of this is gone and you got a lining, let it go.
Yeah.
Just subscribe to the Dollar Shave Club. Get your raises every month. Let that thing go.
No, everybody can be blessed like me, have options to either grow hair or go bald.
You know what? I hope the next time you put on some fresh socks, you step in some water.
There go that laugh. There go that laugh.
I hope the next time you find a parking space, there's a motorcycle sitting there.
Oh, Mike.
I hope you adopt a cat with 3 lives. I hope the next time you order chocolate chip cookies, they end up being oatmeal raisin.
All right, chill.
Oh, Lord.
You got it all out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You know what? Is this true, though? Men don't care about hair. Women have been taught that their hair is what defines them as a young girl. Actually, I've even heard that a woman's hair was her glory. Ain't that in the Bible? Ain't that Bible? Where my Bible scholars at? Elena, ain't that in the Bible that a woman's hair is her glory? I know I've heard that, and I believe I read that somewhere. A woman's hair is her glory. So if she bald, is she no longer glorious? I'm asking for a friend. Can she buy glory in the form of Ultra Yaki
Mike,
number 9?
stop, Mike. Chill now. Chill.
I'm asking for a friend. I look. I wish I could go out and buy a wig.
Say buy glory in the Ultra Yaki.
I wish I could go out and buy a wig. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. These videos has been coming on my I don't know why they've been coming on my timeline.
Hey, with the dudes, they get the dreads and all that stuff. The dudes is going
I think I'm gonna give me some dreads one weekend, son, and be like straight Rastafarian. Like, don't you worry about a thing, because everything is grandiary. And then I'll be bald again. I'm just saying. Can somebody get that? Can somebody in the congregation get that for me, please? 1 Corinthians 11:15. What?
Put a later thing back up, man. Put it back up so I can read it again. Yes, 1 Corinthians 15. I think.
No, I think that's. Hold on. Where's my phone?
Oh my God!
Y'all got me up here tweaking. I'm
gonna look it up right now, man. I gotta look it up.
That's in the Bible.
You said 1 Corinthians, right? 1 Corinthians.
Mm-hmm. Somebody get 1 Corinthians. What she say? 1 Corinthians 11 and 15, please. Yes. Somebody get that for me. Praise God.
I want y'all to turn y'all Bibles to 1 Corinthians.
I need y'all to turn y'all Bibles or tap y'all phones to 1 Corinthians 11. 15.
Tell me when you got it. Tell me when you got it.
Just put your finger up in the chat when you got it. Okay, here we go. Bible Gateway. Yep. Mm-hmm. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. Now, of course, I'll have to read that in context to see what that actually means, but there it is. Good job, Elena. See, I know I'll look, girl. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. Yeah, so if she don't have hair, she has no glory. No, you were right. That was the right verse.
Say what you just said again, Mike.
It says
no. Say what you said after you said that.
What?
If she have no hair, she have no glory.
I said she can buy her glory. Cause see, they didn't have Ultra Yaki back then in the Bible days. They didn't have it. I'm just saying, they did not have it. Now they have it. David's little lambs raised her right. They have it. And so if her glory don't grow like it normally would, she can go and replace it. I wish I could.
Oh my God.
I'm not being funny. I'm being honest.
No, but you don't need no hair, Mike. You good.
I want me some dreads. I'm telling you. I just want some dreads so I can do like this.
No, you too late.
I'm too late.
Yeah, man.
No. All right, man. I guess that's it.
That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, it's time.
Be mindful, people. That's all I'm saying. Be mindful and be careful about who you judge, because that same measure of judgment will be coming back on you.
Yeah. Well, you simply just don't judge at all.
And I here's the crazy thing. I agree. I thought she look. Okay. I'm gonna say this and then I'm really gonna get up out of here. You see this microphone? This is Jada's head. Everybody don't have a perfectly round head. Jada's head is perfectly round. She can rock a ball look and it looks fine. Some of y'all got them oblong heads where it just don't look right. Like I gotta look, you see this right here? Look at that. If I do a certain profile, my head is pointy. That's why I kind of hold it a certain way so you can't tell. Some of y'all women got pointy heads. And you need a little covering. You need a little glory. It's all right. I encourage you to get it. Get your covering.
April 2nd, everyone. This Saturday.
April 2nd. This Saturday. Miller's Ale House, Chicago Ridge.
Boy, you crazy.
Chicago Ridge. We're going to be there. We're going to be hanging out, man. If you ain't got nothing to do, come on through and hang out with your boys. We're going to have a good time. Kevin, I didn't say that. What?
Preach all ball women ain't preach. You know what, Kevin?
I did not say that.
Don't do that, Kevin. Don't do that. Preach all ball women. You started it, Mike. You started.
The views and opinions in this chat is not necessarily those of the Man of Real Talk podcast.
You started it.
Look, can we be honest? Some of us men shouldn't have bald heads either.
Yeah,
I've seen some brothers that look like they just hit every branch on the way down when they fell through the tree. And it's just like, bruh, you need a cap, a scarf, and probably need to go get that checked out because that's not normal. Your mom ain't take no time shaping your head when you was little. None.
Just push you straight out.
She just squares you straight out, and it is what it is. You look just like you did on day one. She put no effort in it whatsoever. None. There's men and women. I'm just saying. Fellas, and I'm going to put this out there right now. Fellas, if you feel that you need a little covering, and if you got it, go get it. I mean, y'all already rocking the fake beards. Go ahead and get your lining back, fellas. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad.
You'll be surprised. It's more people than we thought, Mike. That's right.
Yes, absolutely it is. Absolutely.
You will be surprised.
Go get your kid and play back on, fam. If that's how you feeling, hola, go ahead.
Man, if you was bald-headed today and tomorrow,
I'm gonna talk about you.
Kid and play high top fade, boy. I'm gonna talk about you for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna talk about you if you come on a high top fade in less than a week. You look, it's level, son.
I happen to know some people that did that.
No,
I know some guys that was straight ball, and now they got these little nice fades and these clean lines. I'm like,
you gotta do it in levels. Look, if you going from here to here in a week, I'm gonna suspect something is wrong.
Man, I know dudes that went from here to there in 2 days. For real. I do.
You gotta do it in levels, man. Listen, we're gonna get on up out of here because our time is up. I so appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all so much.
Like for real, man. I
Mhm.
appreciate y'all listening to me rant. And because that's really not even what the show's supposed to be about. We're supposed to talk about finances and how to stop living check to check, and just some general tips, man, on how to better budget our money. You know what I'm saying? Because look, we need to learn how to we need to be good stewards with our money, people. The Bible decrees it so that we have to be good stewards with everything that the Lord has put us responsible over. That's our families, our finances, your job, whatever it is that the Lord has given you and has given you responsibility for, you have to be a good steward over it. That's how you be blessed. And that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about, but it went south, and I apologize for that. But we'll pick it back up. We'll pick it back up next week, and we'll talk on it, man.
Yeah,
So,
John, come through Saturday, man.
yeah, man, come on through. We're gonna have a good time. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for coming out, man, and hanging out with us. And that's it for tonight, Phil. Anything before we go?
Thank you all. Thank you all for the likes and shares. Thank you all for just to all those faithful supporters that be here every Tuesday. On behalf of me and Mike, we love y'all and thank y'all so much.
Yeah, man. So that's it for us. And on behalf of Phil and myself, ladies, get your glory back.
Mike, just come on, man. Until we meet again, you get 2 fingers to the side.
Get it back. Get your covering back. It's all right.
Till we meet again, you get 2 fingers to the side.
Holla at your boys, because we out.
Peace.